What's up, GAT Gunner here, and it's been a little bit since I've last recorded the video, but today is a special occasion because we now have the demo for Star Fox for the Switch 2. That's right, they actually released the demo today. You know, they announced it during the Nintendo Direct, so here I am playing it. Now, I have played this demo before because, well, funny story, I actually recorded myself doing a fresh impressions video of this demo. Unfortunately, that video file got fucked up, shall we say. So, I'm doing this again. But you know what? I don't mind. It's Star Fox. I'm looking forward to this game. It's a remake of one of my favorite games of all time, so you know what? I'm just gonna suck it up, and I'm gonna play through this again and record it again because it's Star Fox, man. You know, if it's Star Fox related, it's gonna get featured on the channel in some way or another. It's been 10 years since we last had a Star Fox game. Why they decided to remake Star Fox 64, I don't know, but they did. Anyway, here's the intro cutscene that they showed on the, you know, Star Fox Direct. You know, I did do like a analysis slash reaction to that, you know, during the stream. So do check that out. That video is definitely on the channel. So anyway, we actually now get to see a fully animated cutscene of what happened with James McCloud and the original Star Fox team on Venom. So, of course, there was James, there's Peppy, you know, looking even chubbier than he normally does. Speaking of chubby, there's Pigma Dengar, who's the engineer, the original engineer, and a totally trustworthy fellow.
Yeah, sure. General Pepper says his
Pigma's looking even more disgusting in this game than in years past, doesn't he?
It's been years since Andross was banished here, James. If the atmosphere is poisonous,
all the more reason to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, so I know we've seen this before. I just want to watch this again, you know, just sort of analyze this again. Again, this is technically the second time in a row I've seen this, but, you know, we'll watch it again. We'll watch it with you. So anyway, it looks like the Star Fox team is flying into a trap.
Where'd they come from?
Defensive formation.
Uh-oh. That Pigma.
Where are you going?
It's like you told me. I'm getting into formation.
Who would have thought that the guy with spiked shoulder pads would be evil?
What could I say?
Ew, Pigma, don't pick your nose. That's fucking disgusting, dude.
Corneria must suffer.
Andross has got a bone to pick.
In the way of my vengeance.
Was that Dr. Andross?
It sure was.
Let them escape.
Uh-oh. There's Pigma, he's got a laser blast charged. Uh-oh. How do the laser blasts even home? How did they home in? They're like blasts, they're not like missiles or anything. Oh, it's a bomb! I'm stupid. I should have known this. I've seen this cutscene before, but he actually charged a bomb. Okay. Wasn't just a laser blast.
Peppy, are you there? Come in, Peppy. Do you read me? I'm losing altitude. Peppy, you need to get out of here. Warn the general.
Not without you, James.
That's
And then James McCloud goes off, you know, after sacrificing himself. And we never know his true fate, which again was true for the original Star Fox 64. They never explicitly say that James dies, but you sort of get that implication. So he might show up as a ghost later. He might not. It might actually be him. Who knows? But anyway, 5 years later, there's a new Star Fox team with James's son Fox as the leader.
Coming online. I read you loud and clear, Peppy.
Good. I realize you're no stranger to the R-Wing, but it's important for team cohesion.
It's virtual reality here.
Together. You know, when your dad was in charge, he would.
Ancient history, Peppy.
Yeah, Fox is a little more cocky in this iteration of the game. I know I've seen some people on Twitter just sort of take issue with Fox's personality, shall we say.
Welcome to the R-Wing's introductory
One thing
training
that I
module.
do want to note is that
You'll learn to maneuver your craft and operate its
you know,
primary
in this version of the game, it's definitely
maneuvering
like you see the team interact with each other more. So I'm guessing that's why, you know, they made Fox less of a stoic blank slate. Anyway, no, we're not going to invert the y-axis. I do want to state, actually, that I'm playing with the Switch's N64 controller. So, like, literally, the controls for this game are the same as Star Fox 64's if you use the N64 controller. It's almost like just playing the original Star Fox 64 with a fresh coat of paint.
You can tilt into turns.
But anyway, it's good to see that the training mode Raccoon, you know, is fully voiced and he's back and he has a name, which I almost forgot that he technically had a name. It's Yaru Dapon. It's funny. It's funny how he has a very Japanese sounding name, but you know, I guess this is a well, this was originally a Japanese game. I do think that the developers who developed this, I'm sorry, I don't remember who they were called. I'll have to put it up on screen, but I think they are a Western developer. So, anyway, it's going to tell us about boosting.
With a full charge, you'll be able to perform a variety of special maneuvers. Try boosting or braking now.
So anyway, yeah, C left to boost, C down to brake if you're playing with the N64 controller. So, yeah, just like riding a bike. But speaking of remakes, you know they're remaking Ocarina of Time. Yeah, The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So that's another N64 classic that is yet again being remade. Just like we're reliving the 3DS years. You know, I was talking about it on stream, you know, when I was streaming Majora's Mask last week, which, by the way, if you haven't been seeing those, you really ought to. Come hang out with us. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, I was talking about it on stream. I was like, you know, I really didn't want an Ocarina of Time remake. I think, you know, with Ocarina of Time having been, well, made available in one way or another across Nintendo's various platforms. It's like, is that really necessary? But I guess they really want to remake Ocarina of Time. They want to remake a bunch of N64 classics. You think they'll remake F-Zero X? Oh shit. I didn't pull off that somersault right, but I was too busy ranting, but anyway, there's Slippy. Good old Slippy.
Wow, this flies just like the real thing. Whoa!
Uh-oh. Slippy, what are you doing? Nah, fuck. He broke my wing. Just giving us a reason to learn about fixing the wing.
That one's on me.
And again, you know, see a little bit more team interactions because you never really see the Star Fox team really interact with one another and the original Star Fox 64. Like, you'd see them talk to Fox and Fox would talk to them, and sometimes they'd have like one line talking to each other, but here we really get to see more of a team dynamic. So anyway, just telling us about the wing repair. So we're gonna learn about bombs. Oh, we're gonna learn about lasers. Okay. Sorry, I played through this tutorial before when I was recording, you know, the original video for this, but again, unfortunately, that video is no good. So here we are. Well, actually, what happened? For some reason, it did not record the game's audio track. It recorded my audio, but not so much the game's, which honestly I do want to talk about the music to this game. It's basically remixed Star Fox 64 music. You know, it's an iconic soundtrack, one of my favorites of all time. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out. And also we'll be watching the cutscenes and we got to listen to the characters talk to each other. So here we are. And of course they're telling us about charging, which I already pulled off before. Just press A twice.
You won't be able to fire another charged shot while your first shot is airborne.
Yeah, you can't have more than one out. So
you can lock on to some enemies when your laser
there we
is
go.
fully charged.
There we go. And not all enemies can be locked onto, but some of them can, huh?
To destroy a group of enemies.
And if you destroy a group of enemies, you get bonus points. Hell yeah. And yes, there are medals for this game, so Fun fact, you're gonna want to really get this laser charge thing down. Alrighty.
Performing a barrel roll generates a shield that will
Do a
repel
barrel
enemy
roll.
fire.
So it's Z and R twice if you have the N64 controller. Let's do it.
Try a barrel roll
Let's do Peppy's patented maneuver. There we go. There we go. Aha. You can't get me. Aha. Nice. Now we learn about bombs. Yeah, I was trying to learn how to run before I walked earlier, so you can collect up to 9, much like in the original Star Fox 64. So yeah, B twice. First to launch it, second to blow it up. Boom. We'll be using all that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's what Pigma did earlier. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice. Alright guys, I blow you up. Here we go. Alright, now this is telling about the mouse targeting. I'll show a clip right here on what that's like. Because again, I did record this before and I'm just sort of going to skip through it. I will say mouse targeting feels weird. It's kind of neat in a way. You basically use the right Joy-Con to aim and fly. So yeah, it's kind of weird. It's not like you free aim and move independently. No, it's sort of like you're using the crosshair to fly your ship in a way. And you can also set it so that the camera won't rotate if you do a barrel roll. You'll just see like the inside of the cockpit rotate instead, so you don't get all motion sick like that. So yeah, I'll just show that little clip there. I really don't want to show it here because I mean, honestly, in a game like this, I prefer a controller. So, you know, normally I try to be more in depth with things, and I tried in my original recording, but I figured since I already got that clip recorded, we'll just show it there and call it done, so we could just be done with this tutorial. Anyway, there's Falco being an asshole.
Too slow, Fox. Maybe next time.
Oh boy, that Falco. But we're gonna learn about laser power-ups.
That was reckless, Falco.
But as you can see, this little training mode is not quite like 100%. Like the tutorial from Star Fox 64. It's a lot more in-depth, and honestly I kind of like that a little more because it really just helps you show, you know, what the game is like, you know, what everything does, you know, how you how you pull off your stunts and win instead of just putting you through an obstacle course and, you know, telling you to do various things. But anyway, yeah, I already know about the lasers. 1 laser power up gets you twin, 2 gets you hyper. And of course, you take damage, you collect rings, excuse me, rings. I don't know how to talk, I suck at talking. But anyway, yeah, collect rings, you restore health. That's, you know, tried and true for pretty much every Star Fox game. So, there we go. We collect 3 gold rings, you know, expand your shield gauge. So, yep, that's true. I think it also resets between, well, in the original Star Fox 64, it reset between levels, so I assume that's still going to be the case here. There's only going to be 1 actual level for this demo, but, yeah, I'm assuming it's, the basics are going to be like, Star Fox 64, so anyway, we're in all range mode now. So we get to fly around, we see our teammates, hello, hello. We see our radar, hell yeah.
Will also indicate the location of allies and enemies.
Hell yeah. So we get to fly around freely, you know. You're familiar with Star Fox 64, and I would imagine a lot of you are because, I mean, if you're watching this on my channel, you guys know I'm a huge Star Fox fan. I love Star Fox 64. I actually, you know, streamed me playing expert mode on the unofficial PC port. So, yeah, I've had practice. I've had a lot of practice, more than me just recording this demo twice, you know. I've definitely, you know, I've definitely
64 unit can provide information and
put in my
support via your
practice.
comms array.
The rust has
Keep an eye
long
out
been
for
shaken
incoming
off.
messages.
That said, this game does feel a little different, slightly different than original Star Fox 64. So, yeah.
That might be important.
Anyway. So yeah, Rob 64 will sometimes hail you with
How about we
messages.
make this a
Press
bit
C
more
right
fun?
and you can hear whatever he has to say.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
We're not
What's
ready
going
for
on
that.
here? Someone's
Simulation safety
disabling safety protocols. Oh boy.
Warranty is now void. Good luck.
Oh great. Well, the warranty's now voided. So what's that mean?
I'll show you how a real pilot does it.
And that's what he thinks. Aha.
I'm gonna have to disconnect.
Oh, Slippy's down. Oh shit.
Let's see what you got, Fox.
What do you mean what I got?
This is excessive.
You'll do anything to win, eh?
I sure will. I'll try to shoot him down. I don't think it'll win.
Taking too much
I don't think I'll win.
damage.
Huh?
I guess I'm out.
And I guess you are. Alright. Hell yeah. Let's blast them all before Falco can. Oh, fuck. Well, never mind. Looks like we got disconnected.
Hey, who pulled the plug? Things were just getting good.
They really were.
Sure.
They really
You
were.
almost managed to keep up with me.
Our self-proclaimed leader thinks he's real funny.
I thought it was funny.
Guess we'll have to wait for the rematch.
You're all missing the point of the exercise entirely.
So yeah,
It's fine.
now we
Peppy.
get like these fully animated cutscenes between missions.
has to.
So,
Or didn't
you
you
know,
hear the
we'll
alert?
see
Rob's
more
got
of
the
that team
commanding
dynamic.
officer
That seems to
for
really be
Area
the thing
Defense
about this
Force on
game.
hold.
It's a
You don't
lot
say.
more narrative
General Pepper
focused.
himself hailing our
So-
humble band of mercenaries?
Yeah, it's not like play
all
level,
good.
get briefing,
Let's see what
play
he has to
level,
say
see
for
brief,
himself.
cutscene, etc., etc. It's we really see more of a story here. So anyway, speaking of, now we get to play the only level in this demo, which is Meteo, which is the asteroid field, the second level. So here we are. Of course, we have difficulty levels. There's easy, enemies do less damage, and you have fully upgraded everything. Or play normal, where enemies are balanced and you get the basic stuff, and we'll play on normal because I'm a pro at this game. I'm a pro at Star Fox 64, I'd like to think, but this game, well, that remains to be seen. So here we are playing this recreated cutscene from the original. The Great Fox blasting through these asteroids. And there's the team following behind. Ooh boy.
Who knows what we'll
Yeah, I think
find
this would
out
be
here.
this is the perfect level for this demo. I thought it'd be
Don't lose your
Corneria,
focus, Slippy.
but I guess Meteo would be better, seeing as how, you know, it's a little less, shall we say,
Scientists say these asteroids
beginner
used to be
levelly.
threats.
Like it's
I wonder what
early
happens
enough
when
where you get a feel for the game,
The whole system might
but
look
it's
like
also
this
late
if the
enough
war
where
keeps
it's
up.
like, you know, you really get to see,
Don't
you
let
know,
those
what this
rocks ding up the
game
R-wing.
and the original N64 game is all about. So anyway, fly out through these rings, get a laser power up. Hell yeah, I know the secrets. I still do. I still
My
do.
whiskers are twitching.
Uh-oh.
Something's wrong.
His whiskers are twitching. It's quiet. Too quiet. Rest in peace, Rick May. You were the goats. One of the goats. Oh, I thought I could get the bomb down there, but I guess it wasn't down there.
Aim
Anyway,
for their heads.
got these little dragon worm robots that I totally missed, but we'll get them. There we go. See, I got it.
Strange. This tunnel doesn't look natural.
No, it looks like something dug through it, huh? Anyway.
Some
Ah, damn
sizable
it. Tried to get that gold
asteroids coming
ring.
this way.
Couldn't get it. Guess I kind of fucked up with the, somersault there. Anyway. You know, in real life, if asteroids were really this close to each other, they'd basically collide into each other till the point where they're just basically space dust.
Hit the brake.
Like, real life asteroid belts are like, the asteroids are far apart from each other,
Booster, you'll
but
be crushed.
I don't mean to go all Neil deGrasse Tyson on you guys. Just, fun little fact there, but
Incoming hail.
much
from
like
Great
the
Fox.
asteroid field scene in Empire Strikes Back, Wouldn't be too fun if there wasn't any, like, space rocks to, like, fly between and avoid. Uh-oh. See, now I do a somersault, and then now I do a boom. Aha. Oh, fuck, I only got 2 of them. Kind of eating it right now, but there you go. This is what happens when you have to play a demo multiple times in a row just for a fucking video. I swear to God, if this recording ends up fucked up, you know, I'm not trying again, I'm just saying fuck it. Anyway, there we go. Boom, boom.
Thanks, kid.
Who you calling kid? Nah, just kidding. Sometimes I'm good enough to get them all with 1 laser blast, but sometimes I'm not. Really kind of luck of the draw, feels like.
One shot.
I'm trying, Peppy. It's kind of hard to get the centermost spaceship. There we go. Anyway.
Enemies approaching from behind.
They sure are.
Oh, wow.
Persistent laser tech. Alright, let's see if we can get these turrets right here.
Another tunnel?
Ah, shit.
What could have
Not
done
really.
this?
Anyway, let's get these things before they persistent laser tech in my way. Yeah, we got him.
Shot, Falco. Now we're even.
Yeah, that's from Fox saving him from last mission. If we had played the last mission. Anyway, got these little bugs with the gold rings. Alrighty. There we go. Aha. Slippy being chased, and we'll just get these guys with the bomb. There we go, there we go. Alright.
We're approaching the source of that strange energy.
We sure are, aren't we? Alright, Falco. Shoot that asteroid, get me the gold ring, hell yeah. Alright, here's the warp gates for the warp zone. We're not going to be doing that right now, we're just going to play through this level normal so we can get to the boss.
Energy is dispersing. Weird.
Yeah, it's like I chose not to do it. Oh fuck, try to get that group of enemies, couldn't
Never
quite
give
get
up.
them.
Trust your instinct.
Anyway. Boom. Hell yeah.
Something's unusual about those rocks.
Yeah, it's like they're not rocks. Oh my god. They're artificial. There we go. There we go. Blow them up. Oop. Didn't quite get 200, which, by the way, medals do return in Star Fox. It's on Switch too, and it does look like the medal score for
Enemy shield
this
analyzed.
level is still 200. Normally I'm good at getting to 200 before getting to the boss, but you know, the boss will give us bonus points, which, by the way,
That
you know,
shield is absorbing
again,
your
if you
laser shooting, Fox.
take too long fighting a boss, you do lose those bonus points, much like the original game. So let's try to get this as clean as we can. Pretty clean. I used to be good enough in Star Fox 64 to, you know, destroy that first phase without, you know, hitting the shield once, but not anymore. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this thing in the center right here. I'm trying to anyway. There we go. Hell yeah.
I'm no match for you,
Ooh, the
Star
chanting.
Fox.
You hear the chanting in the music?
I admit defeat.
Do you now?
It's a trick. Don't let
Are
your
you
guard
gonna
down.
listen to that monkey?
You're not
Yeah,
as
they don't
stupid as you
use
look.
monkey in a pejorative way like that. I guess to avoid, you know, avoid any unfortunate implications, which there are quite a few of in the original, shall we say. Sorry to jet, but I'm in a
I
hurry.
can't believe I lost to this scum.
Sorry to jet, but we've got places.
Nah,
to
he
be.
didn't quite say the line, but it was close enough. Mission complete. Not mission
Nice
accomplished,
job,
but we got
team.
it complete.
Status check.
That thing was punching holes through the asteroid field.
And one thing I
Seems no
noticed
corner of the system is
in
safe
the
from
original Star
handoff.
Fox 64,
That guy
whenever
sure lost
Fox,
his
you know, did the post-mission briefing, he'd asked his wingmates to check in, and they would basically comment on the state of their ship. But it looks like here they sort of just have like these, you know, fully animated cutscenes with predetermined dialogue based on, you know, the ending route you take. So that's interesting. That's very interesting. But we got the medal here, 210. Not bad, not bad. You get 64 bonus points, you know, the end of a mission, so we got 274 total. Very clever, we get 64. But anyway, here we go.
Star Fox, you've made it through the asteroid field just in time.
So we get this other cutscene.
2 of our forward military outposts.
We did we? Or he did. Not we. He.
The only outpost within reach of your current location is our base on Ficina.
On Ficina, not Fortuna, Ficina, okay? They got it right this
The
time.
Ficina outpost is super remote and sparsely staffed. Why even bother with it?
It isn't exactly common knowledge, but Ficina is the site of Corneria's Strategic Intelligence Headquarters.
Intelligence?
Ooh.
You mean secrets. Bet that's where General Pepper keeps his dirty laundry.
I guess Falco's a conspiracy theorist, huh?
So, the enemy's targeting Ficina because they're after your military secrets. Am I warm?
I can neither
It's none of your
confirm nor
business.
deny. Suffice it to say
General
that
Pepper,
Ficina is
what are you
critical
up
the war
to?
effort. Reclaim that
Suspicious,
base, Star Fox, before
suspicious.
it's lost to us forever.
Alright, so wish we could play Ficina, but again, this is only one level for this demo. Speaking of, we will replay Meteo, but I'll cut to the part where we get to the warp gates because I want to, you know, try going through the warp gates. Hopefully I, you know, get it done. So anyway, I'm going to pause the recording here and we will resume when we're at the part that I want to be, which is the warp gates. So, see you in a bit. Ooh, I was playing through it. I started getting caught up in the game. I almost forgot that I still had a recording going. But yes, we are not the part with the warp gates, so let's see if we can fly through them all. Otherwise, I will have to restart and do it all over again. All right, let's do it. Lock in, y'all. All right. Yeah, they look a little more orangey. I guess to really help contrast with the background
Never
here,
give
huh?
up. Trust your instinct.
Yeah. Ooh, there we go. Hell yeah. Wasn't too bad. I also like how they don't really seem to be gates in this version, in this game. It's like energy, and then you just sort of collect the energy, and then
Spatial rift is open.
we enter 2001: A Space Odyssey here, so here we are. Alright. I've never seen 2001: A Space Odyssey. Well, that's not completely true. I've seen part of it and then didn't understand it, so I stopped watching it. As in part of it, I mean to say I only saw like a minute of it when I was 12 and stupid, so
My instruments
now I'm
can't
34
keep up.
and stupid, so maybe I should give it another go, huh? So anyway, we got all these colorful asteroids to shoot, these enemies attached to the asteroids.
What a love this.
You get it because Falco was in a space gang. Ooh. His old crew. Anyway. There we go.
Didn't teach us how to do this at the academy.
Ooh. Fox was at the
To
academy.
be fair, you missed a lot of classes.
Aw. Fox was cutting classes. You shouldn't be doing that. Otherwise you end out an unsuccessful dropout like me. Nah, but who cares? Fox has his own private military corporation. And here are these asteroids with all these different power-ups. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, shoot everything. The actual game, you want to shoot everything because they give you power-ups out the wazoo here. Alright, here we go. 250 points, not bad, not bad. Actually did better this time. Alright. Hell, I think I did better than I did in my original recording.
Meteo, all right. But where
And it looks like we get, you know, we actually get an ending cutscene for these post-warps. That's actually very interesting, because in the original Star Fox 64, the mission would basically just end after the warp, but here we see a cutscene, so cool to see them comment on it. Actually cool to see them comment on the actual warp itself. That was nice. Nice little touch. Really helps it stand out a little bit more from Star Fox 64. Again, really liking the team dynamics here. Like,
Do you realize how rare it
this
is to
probably
experience
is the
a
highlight of
stable
this
warp
game,
channel?
which the gameplay is
Distortions?
great
That's
itself.
a lot
It's
of work.
Star Fox 64, but
Found a shortcut.
you know, seeing the team interact with each other more has been pretty
What have
cool.
you got for us?
A mission
So
of
now we get
tremendous
another ending
urgency, Fox.
cutscene
The enemy
because
has
we,
launched
well, got
simultaneous
another
attacks on Katina
ending
and
for the
Fachina.
Meteo.
Katina is the site of our
Level.
strategic forward operating
Tried to say
base.
Meteo and
Our people
level,
there
so I
are
said
under
Meadow,
siege and losing ground
which
by the minute.
that's totally wrong.
Reinforcements will never
Anyway,
get to
that's
Katina
where
in
Bill
time.
is, Katina, and
Because
he has
you
to
found
fight
that
the
water
UFO.
flow, you're well positioned to help.
Yeah, we could go there.
Fachina? Why would Andros bother with a remote outpost on a frigid ice ball of a planet?
The purpose of our base on Fachina is classified. Suffice to say that it is equally
Yeah, I like
critical
how,
to our war effort and under attack. I know Star Fox
This
can't be in
cutscene
two
mentions
places
both
at
Katina
once.
and Fachina
I'll leave the decision to you.
because we got the alternate ending.
Fachina is
We
the
could
hub of
choose which
Cornerian
direction we want to
military
go, so
intelligence. If those
it's
secrets
like,
fall into the
ooh,
wrong
we're,
hands,
there's a team
you'll
kind of
undermine the
contemplating, do we want to go
entire
here or do we want to go there? Want to go
On
to
the
A
other
or do you want to go to
hand,
B?
There are good people stationed on Katina, Fox. Sounds like they need our support. Saving either base could turn the tide in our favor. Listen to your instincts and lead the way.
Wish we could play Katina, but much like Fachina, this demo is only one level. God, I'm getting all tongue twisted. I actually got some Dairy Queen ice cream right here, so I'm gonna be chowing down on that. But in the meantime, we'll sort of call an end to things here. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. It's really cool to revisit this demo. It was a revisit for me, you know, revisit this game. That is Star Fox 64, now on Switch 2. It seems pretty fun. Again, with the N64 controller, it's like playing the classic game with a fresh coat of paint. So, I'm looking forward to the full game, and I will be playing that for the channel. You bet your ass I will be. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Really not much more to say, other than, you know, I really appreciate your guys' support. Now, we're coming up on 5 years of me doing YouTube content, and it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys will keep supporting me in the years coming, because I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. But in the meantime, if you would, leave a like and a comment, subscribe if you haven't already, because that would really help me out a lot, and I do appreciate your support. But yeah, that's it. I'm done talking. Hopefully this recording ended up pretty well, or at least usable, so I can upload it for YouTube later. And I'll see you guys next time.